on a single note, perhaps, on one note. Great. This, actually, you will hear this in the music itself, particularly with long sustained notes, which are not, as I said, projected at the same degree of intensity throughout, but they're often treated either a fade in or a fade out kind of effect. That's what a messa di voce is. Can you do it the opposite from soft to loud? Or is that too hard? So she's gonna do, now she just did a messa di voce moving from loud or mezzo forte to piano. Now I've asked her to move from piano to mezzo forte, so manipulating dynamics without breathing. Okay? Great. Actually, this was an arch-like motion. She went from piano to mezzo forte back to piano. Now, a portamento. A portamento is number 2 here. Portamento basically means gliding from one note to the other. So that when you move from C to E or from C to F, you're not leaping from one note to the other as you would by playing the 2 notes on the piano, but rather you're moving across the tonal space, the pitch space, gliding across, as if you were playing a glissando. Okay? And this is also a common feature of operatic singing, and a mark of excellent singing. When required, you have to glide from one note to the other, rather than moving from one to the other as discrete pitches. Okay, let's hear an example of portamento. Okay, she exaggerated it a little bit, but you get the idea. She moved from one pitch down to the other. Okay. I'm also going to play some video examples of this in a moment. Portare in Italian means to bring. So you're basically carrying the voice along. You're carrying the voice across the pitch spectrum rather than jumping from one pitch to the other. Okay? Thirdly, vibrato, to vibrate. Literally, vibration. On one note.
One note?
Yeah. Well, I do whatever, you feel comfortable with. You heard? You heard the vibration? Play, do it again. I can read your facial body language. That last syllable, or, was actually vibrating in 2 pitches. Okay? And it's a standard feature of operatic singing. Then a trill is basically an exaggerated form of vibrato. Can you sing a trill? Do it again. I'll signal the trill by raising my hand. And then an example of coloratura. In Chinese, we talk about flowers. When you ornate a melody in Chinese music, you add flowers to it. Coloratura is to color the main melody with flowers, with ornaments. And it's a very, very important feature of operatic singing too, because often singers would sing a melody and then repeat it by adding. You never repeat the same thing twice. When you repeat a melody, you add ornaments, and we call that coloratura. Of course, the Chopin piano piece also does that too. A lot of piano music employs a type of coloratura that's specific, that's idiomatic to the piano. Let's hear an example of coloratura. Yeah, she's going to sing a melody, and then she's going to sing ornaments, color. She's going to color it in a second instance. But this was the plain melody. This was the the naked, as it were, starkly naked melody, original version. Now she's going to add colors to it, ornaments. Okay. Now let's hear some of this. Thank you, Rachel. Let's hear some of